It's a tough tournament, you know. Only the best of the best can get here, and they didn't qualify. So maybe you'll see them try again on Tuesday. I don't know. We'll have to see. You can still sign up. !tournament if you want to be part of this lovely arrangement that we've got going, which is Toby's Tryhard Thursday. And also, if you're sitting in other regions going, oh, but Toby, when do we get this in NA? Oh, but Toby, when do we get this in other regions? Fear not, my fellow PUBG enthusiasts. I am doing everything I can. I'm not going to promise anything, but I'm doing everything I can to push this to as many regions as possible. So we'll see. We'll see in the future how things are going to look. I hope that I can bring you a lot of lovely PUBG in the future, and yeah, I want to do that. And that is a rainbow going towards George Ball. An actual rainbow towards George Ball. Elgigan that is there. Football is there. Phantom is there. And we also... Who is that? I can't see the yellow. Who is it? It's not M4s. There to the west. Oh, it's Puck. They're also going down there. Okay, so there's a brawl in North George. When is the last time we saw a North George fight early game? I don't remember. And where's the circle answer? I want to know. Is it military? I don't see any circles right now. Nope, they were already inside it. That's why I was looking for the white line in the circle, but not quite the case. We're going west. Maybe we go up towards Plane Crash. New, somewhat changed up area. Somewhat changed area. Let's see. You know, things are gonna turn out. 3 teams in North George. Again, I don't remember last time I've ever seen that. That's it's been a while. It's been a good while since I've seen 3 teams in North George. It does not happen very often. But nonetheless, it happens here. It happens in Toby's Tryhard Thursday. What else can we say happens here? Interesting things in general. Teams looting different spots. Crazy rotations coming in from many teams. Wild early game fights. Now this time around, I mean, even though 3 teams went here, no early game fights really popped off. Maybe, who knows? Maybe we'll get to see some of them in the final game coming up after this one. Maybe we will. But one thing we'll see for sure is a lot of teams having to rotate from the southeast side up towards the west. Now, okay, so if you wanted to play statistics here, there is more landmass down south than there is up north in regards to the river splitting. So you'd want to stay south instead of pushing up towards the northern side. And also, there is more to play down south than there is up north. Having said that, up north you have a big forest area around Plane Crash that you can pretty easily push into. So you shouldn't really be too worried. You should not really be too worried. Should be pretty simple to push up to the north, even if you have to. The only concern you will have is because we're going west of Yasnaya with this plane, you will have a situation where at some point you won't be able to cross with vehicles unless if you either drive out in the blue or you go over a bridge. And bridges can be pretty damn scary to cross, honestly, at any given point in the game. So everything is bridge crossings in terms of getting over, unless you have a bike and you send it in midair. But for the most part, it's pretty much exclusively bridges that you have to cross on over with, and I think for some teams that might become a little bit of a danger factor. So you wanna try and see if you can get to the correct side immediately. And I guess statistically that should be south, but you never know. These circles they go in all different directions, so you never know just where they will go. Norgis looking for a kill. It's actually going to be Thunderlost is going to find one. Ghost Star goes down immediately after as well. Thunder finds the double. Wow, they were lined up on the broken wall. Thunderlost that crossed over. Norgis were not holding that angle. I don't know if he was assigned to do that either, but he was looking away for 1 second, and Thunderlost crossed over, got himself a double immediately, and now he secured both of them. So Morpheus and Norgis will have to play this one out as a duo. They're sitting in 2nd place right now, so if you're a FaZe fan, you're going to be happy. If you're WGSG, who just got a huge chunk of points off of last game, you're going to be happy as well. As you can see, Morpheus is miles away, so there's no way in hell he's going to be able to come down and help out with anything. That was a tough start for Elgigan. And remember, it's only top 4 who gets in the money. Right now, I mean, 4th place is still very open. It's sitting at 32 points. Even 3rd place is 36 points. We have a team at 31, 29, 25, 23, 18. I mean, there's plenty of opportunity for, I want to say, everyone all the way down to 14th place right now to get into top 4. So it's far from decided just yet. There's a lot of different ways this one can go. But Felk again, that's a tough loss, losing 2 players this early. Nate gone over, Thunderloss gone down. I can see what Noggy wants. He wants to get the flush, but he also wants to make a safe passage, so he runs inside. I think he's going to try and see if he can get the flush from inside the house. That is a smart play. Not gonna lie, that is a smart play. Secure the kill and also have a safe position to do it from. Norkis, had it been me, I would have just sprinted over and tried to flush him and maybe gone down as I tried to do just that. So smart play to read that, wait, I can get a better angle if I'm inside, and also I'll be safe from harm from the other sides, maybe potentially looking at me. Great playing. And great. It's one of those heat of the moment reaction plays that can be difficult. Did we just see 2 people fall off their vehicles at the same time on 2 different teams? Synchronized, press F, everyone. Ugh. That happened. Of course, when you add new areas to the game, sometimes you go, wait, there's not supposed to be a sandbag here. And I guess the Scent just figured that out down on the beach south of the farm area. That was a whoopsie. That was a whoopsie indeed. Now, question time here. Did Thunderloss stay on his corpse without going over to spectate his teammates? Because they would have seen when Norkis was on his corpse to loot him. I'm not sure if he did. Morpheus is running down. He's still on the northern side, trying to help out there. Again, remember, this circle could still go far north. There's a lot of action happening down south, but this circle could still go miles up north. Percent, he's prone on the shoreline. I don't even think Aliyah is aware of the fact that he's down there. So that should be Descent just slowly bleeding out without a chance to get back up on his feet. Istanbul Wildcats, BSD is crossing down towards the military island. He hears all the commotion towards the west, and I don't think he's interested, or they're interested, in taking an unnecessary fight. There was Spiro finally. They find Descent, he does get flushed out. Feels Batman, flip the vehicle, and now let's see how this one is gonna fare. There's a breach coming in. It's Omagan up against Livid. 2 down already. Cast Radius defines 3. Make that 2. And Nilus goes down as well. And there's your DBS, by the way. Clang, clang. Great job, Basco. You did something that fight. I think you actually got a knock as well. That's your DPS. They're now out of crates as well. Remember, guys, we're playing this on live servers. And that's one of the reasons why I'm a little surprised we haven't seen more M249s. DPS, not so surprised. Who the hell picks up a shotgun? But M249s, we haven't really seen them being put to use that much. Maybe we'll get to see it. Maybe we'll get to see it at some point. During today, maybe in the last game when some teams feel like they have nothing left to lose, and they'll just full on commit to the brawl. Adusi goes down. Illidan able to find the knock there with the M4. Deep is turning around, trying to see if he can get his team back as a 4-man unit. Should be able to push up and over. Whether it's gonna be able to get the rest, but I'm not sure. And also, yeah, no. It's I don't think Bulbalord is gonna try to go for a flush either. As I say that, he actually is from the south, from the northern side down the hill. Goes for the flush, secures 1 point. Now he has to try and see if he can get away. Though Spiro is lining up shots towards him, trying to see if he can get a little bit of revenge. But no, Bulba is gone. Bulba is safe. On the other side, unless if Deep can pull out some magic here, should be just safe on the other side. It's simple Wildcat still down on military. Now let's see a circle. Whack, down south we go. Into the field we go, an area of the map that really hasn't been changed all that much. I guess ruins have been changed a little bit, just between ruins and the yellow houses. There's a bit of a change. A bit of a change in terrain. They've added a little military fortification there, but other than that, not too much has changed. WSG, where you see it's junk right now, there's a little bit of change in terrain as well. And Bard, there it is! The new M24, I mean, it's not really that new. It's M249 that you can now put an extended mag on and attack stock, and it's still the same piece of the gun. It does less damage, but it still does a lot of damage. As you can see, Bard did that. Bard just sprayed a vehicle, and he still has 85 bullets left. That's an M249, guys. That's an M249 for you. And everyone can find them on the ground now. Not OP at all. Forehead. Sean is looking around. Scarl in hand. Knows that there are people on the other side. M4 Skyrock hasn't found an DMR, so he's going to be forced to play a little further back. Doesn't want to take the full-on fight. Saw more than one person there. Didn't want to over-engage on it. And Omarken, they've had a tough day today so far. Trying to see if they can get something going here in the second to last game. Game 5 is where it's at. H trying to wrap around. Stays alive for now. So far, you can see Omarken sitting at 3 kills. Norki's gone down as well. It's once again the fight up north starting to pop off. He's finally been taken out, and Morpheus needs to get the hell away now, trying to see if potentially he can remain alive. And I'm loving the fact that the kill tracker is now on point. It's like 1 second behind. It's perfect timing. So no leaks in the kill tracker. We can leave it up for a little while longer. See how things are gonna fare. There's a lot of open space in this circle that will be difficult to play from Morpheus. He might be able to get an angle onto... Yep, he does. But can he get the knock? Indeed, he does find the knock as well. Should be able to get the flush. Yep, headshot followed by body shot. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. 1 point secured. Extra for El Gigant. They already had one. And I think for Morpheus right now, he's miles away from the circle. He is in a very tough situation. And every single point he can get now are points he will take. Like, if he goes down now, I don't think he's going to be too upset. Of course, I mean, overall, it's the game. You're going to be upset by having a 2-point game like this when you've played so well today. But right now, given his situation, given where he is, given that I don't think he has a vehicle either, if you go down now, you can just scrap that game and be like, okay, at least we have 2 more games where we can try and see if we can catch up to FaZe. But FaZe, as you can see right now, they're sitting dead center in this circle. FaZe would never be here in this circle, usually. Because they'd be coming out from Mills of Power, but now they're looting in Pachinki. FaZe Clan with no Team Liquid here, and they get to play center in some circles where they normally don't. That's actually kind of fun to watch. See how that really changes up things. She created, looking to try and see and find. I think he tagged up Swedish from M-Force down in the compound west of Pachinki, but. Not really too much commotion right now. Everyone is waiting another 10 seconds for the next circle to pop. And that gives me 5 seconds now to tell you guys that these guys are playing a tournament right now that ends today. The tournament ends today. And then it starts again on Tuesday. South shifts, hard shifts, wild shifts, and more of them coming up. The only change in this whole area is that you can destroy hay bales, I think. I think everything down here is pretty much the same. Unless if you go far southeast, there's a few trees added. But everything else should be pretty much the same, other than the fact that you can destroy the hay bales, but only some of them. Not the round ones. All the other ones you can destroy. FaZe, full speed sending it down south. Want to get into a safe position. They lost against WTSG in this exact spot. Actually, in the final game of the qualifiers on Tuesday, they lost a game against WTSG down in this exact spot. So it would be interesting to see if they're opting to play the same area again. I think Rafa might be best off just blowing the vehicle up himself so somebody else doesn't do it and get a knock on him while doing so. Center rotations from FaZe happening once more. They got to play again the exact same spot they did in that last game. Morpheus has been found. First FaZe ran over 8C. I think there was a Dasha involved. It was a buggy. Nonetheless. And a US. The crime scene doesn't tell us what happened. But maybe 8C will after today's game's over. Also, guys, given that, so these first 3 weeks of the tournament, for me, is a test to try and see how much we can do with this. This is a test. These first 3 weeks are a test for me to see how passionate you guys are about these tournaments. While Morpheus is running, I'll try and explain this to you. We found a buggy. Bye-bye! Try and see if he can get away. Didn't get that far. Or did he? Yes, he did. I think Morbius is safe to say that you won't be spotting an opponent for the next 15 kilometers. But at least he's alive now. He's going to get a first aid off. He's going to be able to get away, and try and see if he can get to the circle. But no, what I want to say is these next 2 weeks, I should say from now on, are going to be tests to see how things will fare. WTSG, they're rotating center, and maybe, who knows, maybe some of the Thursdays will transfer into bigger tournaments that we'll see. But that's all gonna wait. It's all gonna be interesting. It's all gonna be fun to try and see. It's all gonna depend on how many of you guys sign up for the tournament, how's the viewership, how is all of this good stuff, and I just want to make it big. I want to make it bigger. I want to make it better, and I think you guys want that too. We can do that together, guys, shall we? We can do that together. Online tournaments are back. And they're back in full force. Let's see. Rahina, how can you do it? WGSG managed to get to the circle without dying. Here's the pull up. The Finns are in and ready to attack. Grabby is ready and waiting, but it ain't gonna matter. Edelweiss finds one in return. Traded 1-for-1 so far. Edelweiss goes down. Found 2, though. It's not looking good for Rahina. Fortunately, they called WoW team here in a 2-way split, which means the remaining 2 players, not so much they can do to retaliate. Snoopy said, ain't there, and FaZe Clan have a magnet on them. Their circles are keep on pulling towards them. Once again, oh, did Markelov just... How did you run over your teammate? I'm not even gonna ask any questions. I think it ran him over. Yes, I was gonna say, I think they just had fun. They knew they weren't gonna get to the circle, and Football List out in 15th place they go. That's unfortunate, of course, but sometimes things don't go on their way. And if you're 3 teams trying to get looted up inside of North Georgia and the circles keep going down towards the south, that's a clear sign that is not going to be your type of game. T-Bone caught out in the open. BSD finds him. Morpheus prones while the entirety of Puck rotates straight past him. He still has a tough rotation to make from where he is. Not sure exactly how he's planning on doing it either. Aaliyah spots one, gets the flash onto Rafa as well. Thor being close, want to make sure that no shots are coming in towards him. Circle went down towards the west. Morpheus is, well, I think he's just trying to find anything to play from this point. Page is actually committing to the rest on T-Bone. That's an aggressive play here. Omarkin knows the value of keeping 4 alive in rough circles like these, and they want to make the play to try and see if it can work out. Vasco finds Shershin. That's another team trying to push forward. Puck, not a whole lot they can do. They want to get somewhere, but there's really nowhere to go. All positions are on lockdown, and Sunsea is the last remaining player alive. Has to almost drive outside of the circle to get anything going right now. BSD crossed over. They utilized the time, knowing that Omarkin was resting in smokes. They don't have the vision. They can't really do a whole lot. And that's going to allow for them to go aggressive on the other side. BSD finally together. Actually, no, it's D-Mash. It's D-Mash from the side that gets the kill onto Sunsea. I was just going to say, Istanbul Wildcats, they're being a little delayed by the fact that they had a player from Puck sitting in between the 2 splits. Or the 2-way split. That allowed for Omarkin, potentially allowed for Omarkin to reposition. It does. It's going to force She Created and BSD to go back towards the south side. They thought, I mean, they had the time. They had the time for sure, because they got crashed on the side. Didn't work out for them. There comes M-Force and Swedish, and down they go. It's not been their day at all. They go out in 13th place, and now down south, the fights escalate once more. Deep, looking up towards Ivers. No kills coming in just yet. Deep, down to 25 HP. Someone guessed the contenders right. He's gonna go down. The PGC winner pan skin. First kill for FaZe, coming in 18 minutes into the game. Let's see how much more they can get here. Morpheus went down. That's going to be El Giganten out of the equation. Oh, Xiong's been spotted. Gustav is spraying, but Xiong stays alive. Able to turn around now, potentially, and do damage the other way. We also see Istanbul Wildcats and Phantom starting to take their fight. That's a good nade. That's going to be right at the feet, but no. Level 3 vest is going to keep him safe for at least for a little while longer. Xiong is prone. They know exactly where he is. Lob a nade over. Lob something over. Get it going. You might be able to get yourself a kill. That's a Molotov. It's not going to be close enough. Upa's gone down now as well. 2 Molotovs thrown in the exact same spot. I don't think Molotovs stack. But Xiong, you can run in there and test it if you want to. I don't think they stack, though. But he's dead. But he's dead. Indeed he is. Spiro goes for a knock on Lukarooks. Ain't gonna happen. He's gonna go down. Out goes VP. Another team sitting up in the top of the leaderboard coming into this one. They were in 4th place. So 4th and 2nd, both eliminated already. And we talked about how some of these teams sitting a little further down the leaderboard were really close in terms of points. Marv looking for a knock. He finds Xiong. Goes for the immediate flush. Great 3x spraying coming over the top. Miracle, nade in hand. I think Marv reads it. Has to back off immediately. And indeed he does. As soon as he started running, those nades came in the air, and Marv smart play and disengaging as fast as he could from that one. Miracle spots Lukarooks. He goes down. There's just one more player left to deal with from the team down towards the south. FaZe in the meantime trying to just contain. Circle went towards the west, and WGSG needs to find a route into this one. SSS Up against Snoopy and WoW Team here. WoW Team is sitting in a good position on the leaderboards right now, but they could potentially go out without a single point here. Oh, do you jump? Do you jump to get the kill? Do you jump to get the mission? I don't think he's aware. The players right around the corner. Omar, and again, it's been a bad day for them too. Out they go early on here. They were sitting in 12th place with just 11 points in the day. Not a single placement point for Omar in today's games. Very unlike how they've been able to perform recently. Let's see. Oh, that's an 8. Fortunately, the girl time to react on it. Down to 17 HP he goes. Will the next one do damage? No, it won't. He stays alive. Miracle finds Sluggerwitch. 8C finds Marv. Oh, that's a player around the corner. And Bulba finds Snoopy. WoW Team eliminated. And there goes your 5th place team as well. A lot is going to come down to this very final game. Only top 4 comes out of here with money in the pocket. And there is a lot of space for teams to take home that position right here. Rahina, Nate's thrown forward, a 4v4 brawl against the Istanbul Wildcats. Oopsick finds Puyukai. For those of you guys who didn't know, I believe Puyukai is Iroh's brother, if I don't remember wrong. Wait, is it? No, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. Either way. Let's see. She created, finds one. It's a decent trade across the board. I think both teams only have one player left alive. And Nuki missing crucial shots. That's a headshot. You can barely even see the target. Both down to one player. Whichever of these two stays alive can potentially get the rest of on 3 teammates. Now Timmy is fallen. The plates are in. Nuki, you're missing crucial shots here. 2 gone down for your team. He has to go back and try and see if he can get the rest, but it ain't gonna happen. He's been spotted down to low HP and he's gonna go down. Rahina eliminated. The shot he connected was a shot where he couldn't see the target, and unfortunately, that's going to be the end for Rahina. There's still one more game left. They could potentially get something going. They're sitting right now on 11th, 13 points on the day, with a chance to try and pull up some more. But it was looking to be a good game for them. Unfortunately, the Wildcats became too much of a difficulty for them to deal with. I love how Brute Jardy has a dual barrel shotgun, which is also seemingly not reloaded because it's sticking out pretty interestingly. There's one player inside the circle. There's one player inside the circle. We're at 22 minutes and we have 16 players alive. This is a full-on clown fiesta, and it has been all the way through. But not in the clown fiesta the players are bad. There's just been so much action, and it continues. Jardy goes down. Maybe should have played the dual barrel instead of the M4 there. Didn't work out his way, that's for sure. Brute having a good game here, trying to see if they can clear off some more players. Bulba, though, and Fresh say, find one of them. It's still a 3v2 in their favor, but they need to deal with them before they can go anywhere else. Buster finds AC, someone gone down from face. Still have WGSG players making their way towards the circle. One spotted. Bulba goes down instantly, caught midair. All quiet again. They know exactly where Fresh is. They need to deal with him faster when they finally get him down. Crowley able to get the final kill. That should allow for them to push out, but push out where? That's the main thing here. Where the hell do you go? As long as the forest is in on the south side, there's really not nowhere you can go. Like, there's practically nowhere for you to go in this circle. Now let's see 8C. First phase. They've secured a top 5 placement, but only 2 kills so far. They have WGSG players waiting right around the corner. And I think, as you can see here, Vard is ready and waiting. Iroh finds one. Vard finds another, finds a double. No, not confirmed yet, and there you have it. There is your M249. Why spray and stop and spray again? Just hold down that trigger, and you can get even more kills with it. Now, Iroh did go down, but Vard gets a double kill. And not only that, he secures one more placement point as well. So 3 points added on 2 kills, and look at Istanbul Wildcats racking up points. The fast pay guys are sure as hell looking to cash in right now. BSD finds a headshot. Kutrix goes down. 11 kills for the gang. Very, very impressive play so far from Istanbul Wildcats this game. It's WGSG to get eliminated. Unfortunately, not a whole lot more Vard could do. Unfortunate, but can't win them all. Can't win them all. They had a good one last game. This time around, didn't quite go their way. They did get kills, of course, and a top 4 placement. It's not exactly a bad game. I'd say not exactly a bad game at all. Let's see how things are gonna. Wait, are you inside the circle? These actually is in. Actually in. actually in. Let's see, Rupture. And again, I think I can take time to do this. Bitebog, thank you so much for the 550 subs, man. Very much appreciated. You guys supporting in these ways allows me to spend more time making these tournaments for you. So thank you. Really appreciate it. Buster looks around. He knows where he has them, but these can't really do a whole lot to help. Oh my lord, Buster. Had this been old nades, I see what you're doing, but will they do the damage needed to get the kill? It's a good position for it. Vehicle blown up, but no kills confirmed. That one is going to bounce a bit far. 13 damage done. As long as you're prone, you can dodge him, like, big portion of it. Big portion of it can be evaded by just proning down. They know exactly where they have him now. That's a headshot. Here comes Diaz, the off-angle player from the forest. Robin Hood sitting in there trying to get some. He does manage to do just that. Has level 3 helmet as well. And he just got a circle gifted down towards him. Istanbul Wildcats trying to make something happen. You still have a player from the Brute team over towards the northeastern side who is just chilling. He's gonna try and see if he can let these guys fight their way through and guarantee a top placement. Azzy, what are you gonna do from here? It's a 1v2v3. And nothing's guaranteed just yet. Nothing is guaranteed. First up, looks around, forced to back off. Diaz tries to run down the hill, and now Hassie coming out of hiding. Finds the knock-ons of Diaz, should be able to get the flush on towards him as well. He's not gonna commit too much to try and get the flush right now. Does throw the smoke, wants to grant himself some extra cover. He's gonna be the one forced to make a move, though. The remaining 4 players are all inside the circle. Ready and waiting, ready and waiting. How are things gonna pan on out from here? Buster, prone down. That's the level. I like how they split it. One gets the level 3 helmet, one gets the level 3 vest. I think that's a very fair way of doing it. Hassie does find the kill. Let's see in this game how have things looked. How have things looked here? Wildcats, 11. That's going to be where we're going to keep our eyes. I'm not going to remove it again because that just took up the entire screen. 11 kills so far for the Wildcats. Very, very good game for them, to say the least. This is what happens. This is what happens when we have 17 players alive in phase 6. Then there's so much time where there's way too much space for few players to be alive. That's why it's so quiet now. And now it's not quiet anymore. Buster finds one, goes down in return. This is where you come in. This is where you come in, my friend to the east. Harky, what can you do? Hassie, this is your time. This is your time. Run up, get all them kills. He spots one. They can see his feet before he can see their faces. One smoke to rule them all. One tree to block it off. Is it gonna happen? 1v2. Hassie, odds are against you, buddy, but I want to see it happen. Buyukai has yet to get a single kill this game. Will it be the first? Will the most important kill of the game come in for Buyu? You can see him sprinting. He wants it, but don't overcommit. Just because they don't have a win yet doesn't mean that Hassie can't pull off a 1v2. Do not overcommit here, Buyukai. He spots him out and he gets him in the end. I don't know where Hassie was going there, but it's gonna mean that Fast Pace / Istanbul Wildcats get off with a 13 kill win in game number 5. Wow, what a hell of a performance to close out that game.